Hello, Mr Neighbour. The children stand facing one another in 2 rows so that there is enough space between the rows for 2 children to get in between. One child hops on one leg, changing them, or on both legs, and moves along, hopping between the rows. Still hopping, the child addresses another child in the row. Hello, Mr Neighbour. Hearing that, the addressed child starts hopping and leaves the row. Hopping all the time, the 2 children turn in opposite directions and keep hopping around the rows until they meet again at the other end of the rows. When they meet face to face, hopping all the time, the former child asks, "How are you, Mr Neighbour?" And the latter replies, "Well, you see, I'm busy." They both hop to get to their original positions, this time between the rows, but with their backs to each other and each facing the other row. When they reach the starting point in both rows, they each ask a new neighbour, "How are you?" The new neighbours answer, "Thank you, Mr Neighbour, I am well, and you keep hopping." So the first pair keeps hopping, and the new neighbours hop along between the rows and ask the question to the children facing them in the respective rows. "How are you?" The latter children reply, "Well, you see, I'm busy." Then they start hopping like the first pair. The game continues until all children are in motion. Alternatively, the game reaches its climax when all the children are in motion. Then, those who first started hopping stop because they have no more new neighbours to pick. One by one, the other children stop hopping on completing their turn, and the game ends when all the children have stopped.